Just getting everything set up. Give me a second. Hey, welcome to the stream. Just give me a minute getting stuff set up. What's up? I'm going to tweet this out because it doesn't auto tweet out anymore. Oh, I can't type. Hopefully it's going. Let me make sure my chat's working. All right, let's see here. Yep, chat's working. Sweet. We got 3 people. What's happening? What's up, everybody? I am dead, probably because it's like cold as shit outside. Super cold. Come on, who's here? Talk to me. You know what? Guys, nobody's gonna talk. Come on, chat. What's new? What are you guys playing? What's everybody playing? Oh, this is going to be a boring stream. If you guys don't want to talk to me, I got 3 lurkers. I have been, I guess I'll just talk. I've been putting together what I'm going to talk about on my podcast this week. So I'm going to talk about the Epic Game Store a little bit and how it'll affect sales on PC, but also I have a feeling it might affect console sales down the road. And I'll talk about that on my podcast. But what's up? So I lost 2 people. Nobody wanting to talk. All right, I guess I'll just do some work and leave the camera going. Until somebody talks to me. Hey, what's up, Robert? Finally, someone's talking to me. What's new, Robert, with you? One second. I'm just pricing some games. Frickin' freezing. Yeah, me too. Yeah, and part of the reason I know I'm usually slow, but it was a slow day. I just don't think people wanted to go out in the cold. Our other store did pretty good, but this store, I've had better days, I'll be honest. It was pretty slow today. But I got a lot of stuff done. I went through a lot of stuff, cleaned up a lot of stuff. Made a lot of cases for games that needed cases made. You almost got frostbite. That's not cool. I had a heck of a steal at Walmart today. Not Walmart, GameStop today. Not Game. Why am I saying GameStop? Goodwill. Good Lord, third time's a charm. So I go into Goodwill, and I see this case. This case just like laying inside a glass case, and I actually still got the price on there. What's up, Big Dave? $19.99. But I couldn't tell what it was because it's just looks like this. But there was like some Game Boy Advance games, and I'm thinking maybe it's a Game Boy Advance case, or whatever. Maybe it's got a Game Boy in it. So I asked if I could take a look at it. So open it up, and what do I find? But a Vita. And it's actually in great shape. It doesn't have a charger though, but it had 3 games with it too, and it has an 8 gig memory stick. And I got back to the store, charged it up, and it works great. I'll tell you, man, Goodwill, they're idiots sometimes. And I've tried for $19.99. Yep. I'll be honest, like if I go to Goodwill, like, I don't know, say I go there 20 days in a row, 19 of the days there won't be anything. And there's days where I got to convince myself to go, because you get, like, if you've went like, 19 times in a row, it's hard to convince yourself to go 20. You'll be like, I never get anything. But I today I got lucky. But there's most days I don't get anything from there, but I go like every day. Not every day, but every day I work, I'll go there just to either before I'm coming in or after I leave, I'll go and check them out before I go home. So yeah, I got lucky on that. But there's been days where I thought there was one day too, and he might be watching, Tyler, the guy that's in here. There was one day I was on my way in, and I was like, man, I just don't feel like stopping today. They're probably not going to have anything. So I don't go. Next thing I know, like an hour later, there's one of my regular customers. He comes in, and he's got like all these awesome Genesis games that he just got from freaking Goodwill, and some of them were real high dollar ones. And I'm like, God darn it. I knew I should have went today. You've never been to one. Oh, they suck. I hate Goodwill, but it's kind of like Goodwill's not a good company. It blows my mind away too that somebody would just donate that to Goodwill, which is literally like a block from here. They could have came here and I would have gave them a decent amount for that Vita. They would have made a lot of money. But I have to go there all the time, because if I don't, people will go there, find stuff, and bring it to me, and I'll end up paying more. So by going there all the time, I'm actually saving myself money, because I just find the stuff before other people. So I try to hit up the Goodwills in the area. Otherwise, people buy them and flip them to me, and I just end up paying more than what I normally would. But Goodwill, honestly, people don't ever donate to Goodwill. Goodwill, a lot of people think it's a charity. It's not. It's a for-profit business. They make millions of dollars. They pay people shitty wages. It is a horrible company. I would rather burn my stuff than donate it to Goodwill personally. And the other thing too is it's all that stuff's untested. And usually it's funny because usually that Goodwill, they'll either give stuff away like that, or they'll have the price is like 5 times what it should be. But I've actually went in to this Goodwill. I went into the one by my other store. My other store actually has a Goodwill in the parking lot. But I've went in there and I've talked to them and I've said, look, I will give you guys fair prices if you call me when you get stuff. I'm trying to get, like an inside deal. But they won't do it. And then it's funny when I find stuff like that and after I buy it, I'm like, guys could have called me. I would have gave you a better deal. You don't realize what you had. This was worth a lot more. If they would just, I would give them fair amounts. But they refuse to instead, so I got to just stop every day. Yeah. Goodwill is an evil company, man. It really is. You should look into it. They actually even had their offices raided not too long ago, like about a year or two ago, for just bad stuff they were doing. They make it sound like they're so good they hire, handicapped people, which in theory is a good thing, right? But they pay them so ridiculously low. They're exploiting the handicapped. They're not helping them. Yeah, I hate Goodwill. They probably think my prices are GameStop like or something. What's funny is I've caught them calling me to ask like, oh, what would you give on the? They're trying to get an estimate of what they should price something at, or they'll call and they'll ask how much something costs. Like how much is that used? And they're trying to get my price so that they can put it on their game that they didn't test or they didn't fix, or it's crazy. Yeah, don't donate to Goodwill. Like honestly, I'd rather have people burn their stuff than donate it to Goodwill. There is, however, here in this town, there's a local place. What's up, NOJ? There's a place down the road that's actually run by a church that takes. They're only open 3 days a week, but it's actually a really nice shop, and they are all donations. All their money actually goes to help homeless people and stuff like that. Whereas Goodwill, all their money goes to the people that own Goodwill. I think it was -9 or 10 was the lowest here. Let me see what it is now. I'll tell you what it is now. It's -4 at the moment here. I don't know what the wind chill is though. -4 here at the moment. It's a balmy -4 though, Robert. It warms up on Saturday, man. It's unbearable. Well, I'm inside, so it's bearable inside. You know what? I have animals at home that I'm kind of worried about, so. What is going on my screen? It's weird. There's something on the stream that isn't on, it isn't showing up on here. I think it's the words that you guys are typing. Hold on, I want to see when that, are they outside? Yeah, we have bunnies, but they're in a garage. They're in an enclosed area. It's still freaking cold. It's not heated. He didn't say that. It looked like that. I don't know what he said, but it wasn't that. Big Dave, you need to hit up your community shop. Oh, my chat words are kind of popping up, but they're cut off. That's weird. Yeah, it is chat. That's weird. I'm gonna have to fix that. I didn't want to stream. I usually stream on PlayStation when I'm at the store, but I didn't want to stream there because the comments haven't been popping up, and I can't read the comments. But yeah, okay. So we have 2 rabbits. My one daughter has 2 rabbits. and they're outside, and we're keeping them warm. You know, they're all right. They've survived worse, but they're inside a building, so they don't have any wind chill. But it still gets really, really cold. And then my other daughter has 2 goats, and they're in a barn. And I spent the other day, oh my God, just covering up every hole in that barn. It's an old barn, so trying to keep it warm. But the thing is, you got to keep going and give them water because the water keeps freezing. I hate goats, by the way. Goats suck. But I am not a farmer, and I never wanted to do on any of that stuff. And I said I wasn't going to feed all those things. I end up feeding all the damn animals all the time. Do I have a used 2DS? Yes. Just a 2DS, though. It's not like a new... It's not one of the newer ones. It's just a 2DS. It's about $50. Yep. I think I'm going to go home and work on my podcast tonight a little bit. I'll probably stream too. I think I'm going to do a stream. I'm going to do a Super Bowl preview on NFL 2K5 with the modern rosters. I might just have the computer play each other, just simulate it and see. Oh, you live in a camper? Is that hard keeping that warm? You didn't have heat on. What? Why didn't you have the heat on? Crazy madman. Robert. What are you doing, dude? You gotta have your pipes will freeze and stuff. You know what's funny is I have the heat kind of cranked up here and it doesn't. Oh, you run on propane? Do you have like a little space heater or anything? Like a little electric space heater? I usually out in my garage I do have a propane heater. You thought you had heat, but it ran out. Dude, are you gonna have heat for tonight? We don't need a Robert sickle tonight. I usually go to Walmart and get propane because they have the ultimate. Actually, Sam's Club by me has an automated propane thing. You just put the old one in, put your credit card in. It's kind of cool. It's a propane vending machine. Put your credit card in, it'll charge it. It'll open a container. You put your empty one in, it'll open another container. You get the full one out. It's so easy to switch out. I think it's like $16-17 for a propane container here at that Sam's Club. But I heat up the garage with propane every now and then to warm it up. Oh man, I can close. It's like 4 minutes, 3 minutes to close. Probably should just close up. Nobody's coming in. It's too freaking cold. Let's see. Let's reverse the camera. Oh, I'm gonna lock up. That's why I reversed the camera. Dude, Robert, man, heat your house. Come on, man. Don't. Robert, come on. That sucks, man. Oh, it's cold out there. One more hour and a half until it'll be good. It's getting there. Man, you gotta, yeah, but you gotta make sure you don't like, you can't let it get that cold in your place, man. The pipes will freeze and stuff. Hopefully, like nothing, no pipes or anything froze. Then you have a big mess. I gotta get rid of the chat box. I don't know why the chat box, why it's like such big word lettering. That's crazy. So you gotta walk, wait a second, Robert, you gotta walk outside to go use the bathroom and take a shower? Oh, dude. That's gotta suck in the winter. You'll be okay though? So is the bathroom heated, like wherever you gotta go to? Shoot, I'd take my phone and go hang out in the bathroom if I was really cold. Dude, that sucks, man. I feel for you, Robert. I really do. I really do, buddy. It's not that bad of a walk, but when it's like negative, you know, 15, it's a bad walk. I let my, it's funny, I let my dog outside, and my dog when he has to go and it's cold, he goes out, man. When it's warm, he goes out and he sniffs like everything in the world. Takes him like 15 minutes to find a good spot to pee, and then takes him another 10 minutes to find a spot where he wants to poop. But when it's cold like this, he runs outside, pees, poops real fast, and he runs right back inside. He's back inside in like 30 seconds. Even my dog's like, man, I gotta get this done quick. Yeah, little shit though, when it's nice outside, he takes his good sweet time. Yeah, but that's gonna suck, Robert, man. You gotta stay warm, buddy. Stay warm, stay warm. Well, yeah, it takes a long time when it's that cold. It takes a lot to get it back up to reasonable. It's actually, they say it's better if you keep it, once you got it warm, to keep it warm. It takes less energy to keep it warm than if you let it go cold and then try to get it back up to a temperature. What's up, Foods? That's why like here I turn it down to a certain degree, but I'll never turn it down too low because then it takes more energy to get it back up. One second. It is cold in my back room. I know it's in Smash Brothers now. Is that what you're talking about? The Piranha Plant? One second, guys. Alright, gotta have my system back up now. I am not looking forward to going outside, by the way. My car, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that my car starts. My car this morning, when I went to start it, I didn't think it was gonna start at first, and then it's fired up. Come on, computer. Used to trade in. Oh God, I don't know off the top of my head. Let me look. Hold on, I'm checking. My computer was in the middle of... Now, are we talking Switch or Wii U? I'm going to assume Switch. The Switch trades in for about $33 at the moment. Tropical Freeze is good. Yeah, the only thing is it's another one of those like ports. I mean, I liked it, but I played it years ago on the Wii U. It's just a remake. Like for example, like it trades in for about $5 on the Wii U. Same game. It's the same game. But I played it years ago on the Wii U, so it doesn't really appeal to me. The only Wii U game that I want them to make on the Switch is Mario Maker. I don't understand why they haven't. It is a good game, though. It's a really good game. Yeah, I want Mario Maker on the Switch. That's like the number. That's the only one I really want them to port, and I have no idea why they haven't. I mean, they ported like so many other games. Makes no sense to me. Yeah, it's kind of dumb that it hasn't. You know, I wouldn't mind, honestly, even though I've played it. What's up, Crow? I wouldn't mind Super Mario 3D World being ported. I wish they would have ported that instead of Super Mario Brothers U. That would have been cool. Mario Maker's awesome. Love Mario Maker. The thing about Mario Maker is even if you port it, even though it's a port, you still, like, people are constantly making new levels, so it's always got new stuff. So it's not really. It should be available on everything. It's kind of weird. The other things I hope they port, which, speaking of the Wii U, the eShop shut down. Was it last night or today? I think it was last night. And there were a couple exclusive like Wii games that were eShop only, like Castlevania Rebirth. There was an Excitebike for Wii. There was like a Galaga? Was it Galaga Rebirth or something? Another Rebirth game. But there was a couple Castlevania games. I wish they would make those available on the Switch. Super Mario Brothers U is worth it if you haven't played it before, but I mean, it was been out on the Wii U for a couple of years now, so it's only worth it if you've never played it. Which, honestly, they only sold 13 million Wii U's, so most likely most people didn't play it. So, and it is selling well. But all right, I am going to. You do GameFly, that's cool. You got any red boxes by you too, Robert? But I'm gonna have to get out of here. I'm gonna go start my car and freeze my butt off going home. So I'm gonna end this. I'll see you guys later. Bye. I'm out.